Welcome everyone to Plymouth College of Art's interview and portfolio guidance presentation. To start off with, please could you guys spend a couple of minutes thinking about what you would like to see in a portfolio? So from this presentation, you'll be able to get a better understanding of the university interview discussion process. You'll get the ability to identify what a great portfolio is, acquire key skills for interviews and portfolios, gather a broad understanding of what a portfolio is, and learn how to get the best out of an interview discussion. So what is a portfolio? So we encourage you to explore and illustrate your ideas and create a work in a varied approach. So utilising different ranges of techniques and media. This will demonstrate your skills, your visual awareness, the range of your interests, and your experiences. An art and design portfolio is a collection of all the work that you've created over a couple of years. So this can be from school, college, or from adult classes. So we typically ask for a minimum of 112 UCAS points, but we understand that talented artists and designers have a wide range of relevant skills and techniques beyond formal qualifications. We're really interested in exploring your portfolio and discussing your creative experiences as well as seeing your grades. If you're starting from scratch, don't panic, it's fine, because you can start to now create and build your portfolio. So we've laid out some points here to kind of get you to think about how you can start building your portfolio and what things you need to think about. It'd be good to start with mind mapping your ideas. So write down all of your ideas on a piece of paper and think about what ideas work best for you, what inspires you, look at relevant artists and designers, and have a look and see if you can take any inspiration from their work. Read books, go online, look on social media, look at magazines, and research your chosen theme that you've looked into. Look at materials, processes, and the relative artists. Once you have all of these collated and you know what path you want to go down, it's time to experiment. So have fun and explore different range of medias, materials, processes, and techniques. You'll soon find as you go through this process that your ideas and projects, they will develop and they will grow. And you'll slowly start to create a collection of work which will create your portfolio. This collection of work, be it drawings, paintings, 3D, sculptures, digital or moving images, will be presented as a collection, and this will be ready then to show when you go into interview. So in a minute, you can either grab the portfolio or interview guide, or you can grab a pen and paper, and we're going to give you about 2 minutes to answer a question that I'm going to present in a minute. Feel free to pause if you want more time and then carry on. Why do you think having a portfolio is important? So having a portfolio is important because it will be able you to showcase your artwork. It will be used for universities to be able to familiarise themselves with your interests. It will add a level of professionalism to your art practice. It will allow universities to assess your technical and creative skills. It will evidence your successes and your failures. So what we'd like to see in your portfolio, we'd like to see your ideas. So explore a multitude of routes and your processes that you've been on. Show your achievements and obstacles that you've overcome going through your design processes. We want to see confidence. So when you come along to interview, be proud of the work that you've created and don't be afraid to express yourself through your art. Your body of work, this could be objects, images, text, sound work, moving images, web platforms, performance, and much more. We want to see your artistic journey so far and explore your creative intent. We're passionate about innovation, collaboration, community making, and putting creativity into action. We're interested in hearing your story, your experiences, and why you've designed that piece of artwork that you've designed. So here are a few things to think about for an interview. So think about your idea behind your artwork, explain your idea, and look into why it inspired you. Storytelling is really important. So when you have a piece of artwork in front of you, talk about your processes and any challenges that you've overcome and you've faced whilst doing that artwork, and talk about the end result. What are you hoping to achieve and why? On this slide, we've created a collection of buzzwords that are around art and design and portfolio. If you want to take a picture on your phone, feel free to take a picture. We've got some words in here like ideas, energy, passion, the process, sharing, confidence, creating, and experiment. Here are a few more things that you can include in your portfolio. So think about the research and the influences of your portfolio. Think about objects with interesting texture, structure, form, and colour. Film, video, game, and animation, moving images and multimedia, craft and 3D work. If you've created large sculptures, such as ceramics or 3D wooden models, and these are too large to transport and take in to show physically, you can take lovely photographs of these, and then these can be displayed in your portfolio through photographs. Look at diagrams and notation. So when you have a sketchbook and you have your portfolio, in order for us to understand your thought processes behind your artwork, it's helpful to make notes against these to show how you got from A to B. You should develop your ideas through visual exploration, through the form of notebooks, sketchbooks, or a series of worksheets. So link your ideas together through all of these different mediums and techniques. If you have film that you want to bring in and you want to show, you could add these onto a memory stick, as well as uploading them even onto YouTube so we can watch them at interview. Here's some top tips for portfolio. So organise your portfolio so it's in the order that you want to talk about it. So when you come to present your portfolio, it will be easier for you to talk through the processes that you've gone through. You're taking the person that you're talking to on a journey. You're taking them on a visual journey of your art processes and your artwork. We do encourage applicants to bring a variety of their work and even to include some pieces that weren't successful. I'm going to show you now a short video of a show reel as an example of a film portfolio that you can bring along. So now we're going to talk a bit about the interview and the discussion process. So the interview and discussion process will often be relaxed and often be informal. And this will give staff the opportunity to ask you questions about you, your work, and also about your hobbies and your interests. We'll also like to talk about your career plans and your ambitions for the future. Don't forget that an interview process is much about your personality and your attitude as it is about your art and design potential. So have fun, be creative, and enjoy this experience, and try not to be too nervous. An interview is a great opportunity for us to get to know you better and to get to know your art and design better as well. We want to talk about your creative flair and how you got to the final end process of your art piece. It also is a great chance for you to meet your future lecturers and also to get a better idea about us and about Plymouth College of Art. And you'll have plenty of time to check out our facilities and where you'll be learning and where you'll be studying over the next couple of years. It's an opportunity for you to persuade us why you would make an excellent student. And remember that this gives you the opportunity to talk about the course itself, the structure, and the careers. So preparing for interview. An interview discussion is not only to see if you're right for the course, but also whether the course is right for you. So when you come to interview, it's a good idea to come prepared with questions and be engaged and be enthusiastic about the course. There's a nice quote here from one of our academics, and it says, "Don't underestimate the importance of good eye contact, tone of voice, body language, and a smile in the right place." When you come along, show a variety of work and don't be afraid to bring work if you're not happy with it, or work that is already in progress. We want to hear about your thought processes, so plan to talk about your work. What's its purpose? Why does the subject matter interest you? Here are a couple of questions that we might ask you in your interview and your discussion. Feel free to take a photo on your phone of these questions, or even to write down these questions on a pen and paper so you can start to think about how you would answer these questions within your interview. So we've got a few on here as who or what inspires you, what was the journey of your design process, what worked, what topics are you passionate about, and what mediums do you enjoy working in. We're looking for students who want to succeed and have every intention of working hard and being committed to the course, as well as evidence of your knowledge of the subject and why you want to study here. Here are a few more questions as well to think about. Why have you chosen the subject that you're applying for? And where would you like to see yourself after you've finished your creative education? Here are a few top tips that can hopefully help you with your portfolio and your interview discussion process. Critique, reflect, and evaluate your own work. Be selective and narrow down your choices. Include a broad range of pieces and artwork, and showcase your areas of strength and weaknesses, and reflect and develop on these. So talk about your weaknesses and your failures as well, because we want to see how you got to your end process. We're not focused on polished outcomes or honed technical skills, but instead how you think and what is important to you. We're interested in hearing about how you approach ideas and the processes you choose to express your ideas. So if you have any questions that you want to get answered, then here are a list of our contact details that you can contact any of these emails. So we've got hello@pca.ac.uk, or admissions, or student support. We've also got a link to our open day, so feel free to have a look on our main website, and there you can see details of when our open days are. So that's the end of our interview and portfolio presentation. Thank you all for listening, and we look forward to potentially meeting you in the future.